Hello everyone, I'm Worlds97 and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Last time we left off, we started doing some work for the NCR so we can get a nice free ride to Vegas, as well as some questionable things for Contreras here, so I could, well, get a nice fancy gun that I could get easily by ratting on him, but hey, I've never done this before, so we're going to try and do it this way. So I believe, let's see, where does he want me to go again? Somewhere right on Westside, I believe. Right, medical supplies, Contreras. I believe somewhere on Westside where he wants me to go. I'll double check with him to make sure I know where I'm going, because it's been a couple of days since I've played.
So you're back.
So where am I going again?
Pawn shop in Westside called Miguel's. It's in Outer Vegas, northwest of the Strip.
Fantastic.
Bye.
Especially because I believe I need to go into Westside anyways for a quest, if I recall. Yep, perfect. Alright, so I guess that is what we'll be heading off to first off today, is getting all this nonsense wrapped up. Alright, back outside of, well, the northern parts of Vegas, and quest markers telling me to go, well, that way, but I can just go around, which is perfectly fine. Does it make oh, hello.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come run it. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Thank you, but if memory serves, this radio is damn useless. Let me go and, let's see here. Should be, I need some water, I saw. And I'm also hurt. Have any purified water left on me? Get some of that good stuff. There, perfect water. Lovely. A little bit of water, and it's going to go do a nice little Stevie stim. There you are. Can help take it back in the right direction. Take a walk over here toward the, well, west side ruins of Vegas. Another lovely day in the desert. Gotta love these days in the desert. They're fantastic. So just be around the corner here, right? Yeah, just head this direction. You should get there. I don't know why the map markers telling me to go through the dangerous ruins that are crawling with fiends and whatnot, but who might have questioned? Oh, there's something over here now we're coming up on. What is this over here? Maybe a sewer access thingy, if I had to guess? Let's see. Unless it's just pointing out, sticking in Vegas proper. This is South Cistern. Yeah, it's sewer stuff. I'm not worried about that yet. Let's keep moseying on this way. I believe we are almost there to Westside. Yep. Westside should be right around the corner as we just mosey over the train tracks. Let's see here. I guess I'm on the neighborhood. There's a quest I want to activate going in. There she is. I want to pop in there too while I'm over here. Here we are. Lovely, lovely, destitute Westside. First, let's go and see. Is still something go the other way? I wonder why it's doing that. You're just telling me to go in a big circle, even though it's like, whatever. This game's being confused. Where before I leave, I'm gonna take a stop in there for a moment because I gotta go pick up a nice little questy quest in the good old Thorn. So let's head this way into Westside. There it is. I wonder why the marker there had a little bit of a delay, but besides the point. Right, here we are in Westside, and let's see here. My mission for the quest is to speak with Westside. Try to speak with St. James about NCR refugees. Fair enough. That should also probably be some NCR repping. Who is this suspicious-looking individual over here? Some random militia.
Anything new happening?
Random citizens. Fair enough. Let's see here. Find St. James and also go to Miguel's pawn shop. There's Westside Co-op. I mean, mosey in here, but this must be St. James. Hello.
Why are you talking to me, man? I'm trying to relax here. Got it?
Just asking around for some missing persons is all.
I don't know a thing about no missing refugees from that Aerotech camp. Go cry to somebody else.
I mean, I never mentioned Aerotech.
Yeah, well, I must have heard rumors. Fuck you. You got nothing on me and Dermot.
This guy seems very, very sus. Oh, hey, Dermot.
I got nothing you need. If it's ass you're looking for, talk to Pretty Sarah.
What are you doing around here?
Me and my partner St. James work salvage around Westside, that's all.
Why is he called St. James?
Because it's his name. He may be high-strung, but he's all right. Hauls his half a scrap, which is all I need. Yeah,
if you say so. I'm just saying he sounds really sus about the whole missing refugee situation. Let's see here. What's in the co-op over here? I am curious. Is this the store? Hello.
Howdy. Hi there. Welcome to the Westside Co-op. I'm Clayton Etienne. Let me know if you have any questions.
Hey, Etienne. Well, what's your story?
Well, I've lived in Nevada all my life. Started out in New Reno, but headed down here as soon as I got the chance. If you can believe it, things are even worse back home. The whole city's still run by crime families. Used to be the Mordinos and Wrights. Now it's the Wrights and Van Graffs. Seems like things never got better. Anyway, that's all behind me now.
What about the co-op?
It might not look like much, but it's what keeps us Westside locals independent. We started it a few years ago. I admit we had a lot of trouble at first, but eventually we got some help from Tom Anderson with the followers. We're finally to the point where the co-op members can start making money from sales instead of just breaking even.
Interesting. What do you got for sale?
All right.
So this is some food. So if they need purified water, I'd buy that off of them, but... Nah, nothing else I really want here. Alright.
See you later.
Take care. I might have a nose around, though, if anything else of interests. Nope. Sarsaparilla. They have a safe back there, but you're here right now. And there's food. Fair enough. Oh, there's just a mutant over here. Hello. Could be told, remember I played this game back in the day, I've actually never really visited Westside proper. Hello, Mr. Mutant. Mean son of a bitch. Hello.
Hi.
Who are you?
Myself Abish.
Nice to meet you.
A pleasure is not. Goodbye.
He seems lovely. Let's see here. There you go. Miguel's Pawn Shop. Lovely, that's what we're looking for. Alright. Head in here. Talk to Miguel.
You don't need the NCR.
Hello?
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I'd buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
Show me what you got for sale, friend.
Of course.
Ammo and some miscellaneous weapons. Cheap lever action. Middle armor reinforced. Nah, not really nothing.
Until next time.
Maybe it's this guy I need to talk to over here. Keller?
What do you want?
Have you seen a guy named Price around?
We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up.
Alright, I forgot to ask about this. The betting advice. Right.
What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not?
Password. I could be straight with him. But never mind.
Where is he?
So any other options
What
to
do you
give?
want? Goodbye.
His price is gone. What, combat armor? Can I just nip this combat armor? Combat helmet I can just nip. I mean, they wouldn't miss it. And metal armor reinforced too, I can just nip that off from them real quick. Thanks for the combat helmet. Use that for arcade. And then bing bang boom, this armor's back up to snuff. And they're none the wiser. Well, I guess that was no luck. I guess I'll tell Contreras the bad news that there's no price, but meantime, let's go see what is going on in here. Let's see. Ooh, they need a church. Let's see what we need to search. St. James and Dermot's apartments. It's pretty, Sarah. Let's see here. Dermot's ledger. Let's see here. What does this ledger have to say here? Going to be a little different than the one I had with Scrap, but always been keeping a strong belief in a motor runner. That's a fiend. Yeah, those are 30 adult men. Yep, those are people he's smuggling. See, true to his word, tapped out for the girl, plus bonus for the first delivery, but paid nothing for girl's father, took a swing at him up wide, kept to keep him secured, also keep SJ off the girls as fiends don't want to use the goods. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, he's smuggling these people to the fiends. Which, I'm sure in here there's probably more damning evidence. Okay, let's get the little lock here. Let's see here. Should be something in here. Just a bed. I think you're like shouting or something. So there's nothing in there. The compass pip is yelling at me that there's something in there. Unless I may have missed it. This random stuff in here. The pip is telling me... Weird. The pip's telling me that there's something here. It's not that bear either. Alright, I guess it is the bear. I guess that's probably maybe one of the captives' teddy bear. Anyway, let's head out and confront them, I suppose. Alright, you lying bastard. Where are they?
We gotta go through this again? What's it about this time?
Yeah.
What are you doing stealing my stuff? That ain't even mine. I mean, it's mine, but it's private. Give it back. Hell, don't give it back. I don't care. Just found it when we was working salvage and thought I'd save it to give to some kid if one came by. We gotta go through this again? What's it about this time?
I also found, this ledger.
You got his book? Dermot, this bastard got your book. He got your book.
Don't try it. Don't do it. Alright, well. You guys are basically slavers, so I don't feel bad about this. Cheeky. Oh. You know, you're supposed to take 2 shots, but I made 1. Yes, that's lovely. Now you're dead. Now you're next. Alright, there we go. That was a lot more difficult than it had to be. Nice power fist. Alright. Slaver scum dead, moving on. You need some healing though. And for some tasty sunset sarsaparilla, I think. And maybe a new coal on top of it. Delicious. Alright, justice served before we head back to Airtech. Let's go and pop in the old Thorn to see what's cracking on down there, because those that don't know, the Thorn is a very wild place, I guess would be a good term to put it. Let's go through these 2 load zones real quick here. Hop down the first one and the second one. Here we are, we're in a somewhat subterranean area. And see, where is old Miss Lucy at? I believe it is this way. There she is, down over there. Hello, Lucy. Go over and have a nice little talky talk with you.
I'd remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. What do you want?
What is this place?
The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But I'll pretend that your ignorance doesn't offend me, stranger. This is the Thorn. Here's where the strong make a name for themselves, and the weak are fed to the jaws of hell. You can bet on the contenders. Or, if you have what it takes, be one of the contenders. Be warned. The Thorn demands respect. Break the rules, or offend me in any way, and I'll gut you open for all to see.
Hey, you see the Thorn here, it's basically like a gladiatorial arena, except,
What do you want to know?
well, you know, they, well, use various wasteland creatures and they fight each other. Which, if I remember correctly, you can get a quest by asking the right question.
What?
Let's see here. Sexy thinks. See, Thorn, what are the rules?
The rules are simple. My creatures fight for our pleasure. You can bet on a contender, but you can get a bigger share if you risk your skin in the Thorn. Win a fight, and I'll give you a meaty cut of the earnings. I won't tolerate anyone that interferes with the fights. Offend me, and your blood will be the next to spill. Other than that, anything goes.
Yeah, so anything, it's a deathmatch. So let's see, for example, let's do this one right here.
The deadliest beast of all. You've never seen anything like this before. Death claws will bleed this sacred ground red. Make your bet, stranger, before it's too late.
2 death claws. So we should bet on the red death claw or the blue death claw. Let's go on blue.
You got it. Best of luck and enjoy the carnage.
Now I can just sit back and relax. So I believe red's over there and the blue's over here. So there's our man. Alright. There they go. And they're just gonna start smacking each other in the face. Oof. Get in there, blue. Ooh, I think blue's winning. Oof. I think they swapped. Come on. I think blue died. Yep. That's a loser. Darn.
It's time for blood, not talk. Find me after the fight. It's time for blood, not talk. Find me after the fight.
Fight is over. Anyways.
Welcome back, stranger.
Oh, that's over. Maybe I have to do a battle that initiates
do
the
you want to
quests. Let's see here. Let me do a battle.
And I won't stop you, stranger. What's the name of your death wish?
Let's just go fight. Let's go with Giant Red Scorpion.
Giant red scorpions make deadly opponents.
I'll just take 1v1.
You've got yourself a deal. Get to your cage and ready your arm.
Alright. Let's get this fool. Alright, Stingy Boy. Let's fight. Get a couple shots in his stinger. Oh, you got me there. Ow. I think I should be able to get him with this VATS round. Oof. And got him. No closer than I thought it would be. Oh, hang on, just to make sure the poison doesn't kill me. Pop that, and I'll just hit a super stim at a couple of those. And buff it to counteract the stim pack sickness. Lovely. Easy peasy. And I should probably just also doctor's bag up. Back to Lucy, and
Well
there you
done,
go.
stranger.
Couple of
Here's your
caps.
share. Welcome back, stranger.
Now, if I remember, I think it's... Yeah, this is the one that triggers the quest chat I want. About having taken her in the bedroom.
Bold, as it pleases the Thorn and me. But it does take more than that to earn my admiration. You speak like a hunter, yet only actions prove one's worth. The Thorn requires a tribute of blood, and so do I.
How do I pay tribute to you?
Think you have what it takes? Alright. Prove your worth, and I'll reward your service. The Thorn needs newborn specimens that will one day grow to honor us with their blood. Bring me 12 giant mantises' eggs. If you accomplish this, I might gift you with greater tasks in the future.
Cool.
You'll find egg-carrying mantises in the wasteland. But a wise hunter would search at a mantis's breeding ground, like the nearby ruins of Vault 22.
Lovely, lovely.
You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger.
I won't be going there anytime soon, but it's nice to get that one in the book. Especially as I already know, just from memory alone, there is a quest or two that also involves me going to the lovely place of Vault 22, which is probably my most hated place in this entire game. Hate that place. Ugh. Anyways, made my way back to Aerotech, and let's go fill in with the captain over here on what's happening to the refugees. Hello, Parker.
Have you found out what happened to those missing refugees?
Yeah, they're dead.
How do you know? Did you find proof?
Evidence in the rooms, and I confronted them. They tried to kill them because they're kind of slavers, basically.
Oh, sick bastards. Can't say I'll shed any tears for them. Here, you've earned this.
There we go. Quest is done. And I got a little reward. Nice. Can I tell you about the one dude scamming people, by the way, or no?
Good to see you. Something else I can do for you?
There it is. Yeah, Keith's also a cheat, by the way.
Marked cards, huh? I suppose it's obvious, really. Here, you've earned this. I'm gonna go take Keith into custody. If you're interested in a little extra pay, I wouldn't mind backup.
Why not? I'm here.
Glad to have you. Let's go. Just stick close and follow my lead. Keith's a cowardly son of a bitch, but he might try something if he's desperate.
Alrighty. Let me get something a little more for close range combat. Bust out here. Let's get 10 mil. Flamethrower would be fun. I'll just use that. A shotgun will work. Let's go get Keith. I will say it is a little awkward waiting for this guy to kind of just mosey his way over here, but hey, it's kind of happening now. Alright, Parker's finally made it in here. Let's see what happens when he tries to arrest old Keith. Parker's just moseying his way up here.
Keith, in the name of the NCR, I'm placing you under arrest for illicit gambling.
Fuck you, man. I ain't going nowhere with
Come quietly now. I don't want to have to hurt you.
you. Why don't you go cry to your wife then? Oh, that's right. She left your worthless stinking ass.
You son of a bitch!
Well, Pete just got gunned down. Get the snip back, though. And just some cards. Parker, you have anything to say?
Well, that was a bit messier than I would have liked. Is there anything else?
I mean, yeah, that was a little excessive, I think.
Maybe, maybe not. I always warned him not to push my buttons. Well, ain't nobody gonna miss him anyways. Here you go. I promised you an extra reward for coming along, so that's what you get.
Fresh art caps. Thank you very much. Alright, guess it's best I head back off to McCarran now. Alright, back over at this part of McCarran. Let's fill in Contreras on what kind of happened.
So you're back.
Price wasn't there and he didn't know the password, so, yeah.
Oh shit, I'm guessing he got caught by the NCR. We need to kill that guy now that he's seen you. Last thing we need is some investigator tracking you down. Get it done, and I think we can settle accounts, so to speak. So you're back.
Guess I have to go kill that guy, I guess. I mean...
Back.
Yeah, I guess I have to go kill him, I guess. Or just give him the heads up. I see why most people do with the freaking other thing, because this is honestly very, very tedious.
Anything new happen?
Alright, back in Miguel's pawn shop. Let's go talk to Ola Keller.
What do you want?
No one works for Price, so who the heck are you?
Ah, shit. Well, since you seem to have things figured out, the name's Keller. I'm an NCR ranger investigating chem runners. Price is in deep with the NCR for supplying ingredients to the local gangs. He's currently being held for questioning. What's your business with him?
You might want to ask Contreras a couple of questions.
Contreras? What's his involvement? Was he selling drugs to Price?
He gave me a package delivery now, asked me to kill you.
Sounds like the evidence we need to bring him in for questioning and search his shack. But why are you telling me all of this?
Because I'm sure he would work with you.
It might work since he's acting as a major hub for this activity. It's not like he has much choice now that we have evidence. If you can convince Contreras to work with the Rangers to break up the drug ring, I'll call off the firing squad. Just report back to me when he's agreed to make the deal. Otherwise, he's dead.
Guess we're going back and forth again.
Watch out for fiends.
You know what? I've decided to call it an audible because the quest isn't working because it's not letting me talk to him for some reason. So, plan B, I'm just gonna go do this the old-fashioned way. Where is that? Programmer's Digest. Nice, there we go. We got a nice little handy-dandy manifest. Screw you, stupid loser. You made this way too much hard and tedious. I'm gonna red on you and go get my gun. Evening my ass. Yeah, I can kind of see why not people do it this way instead, because the one way is doing the Contreras mission, that's just a pain in the butt, and besides, I'll probably just pile my ammo with the gun runners anyway, so fair enough. I mean, hey, I tried just for trying something new's sake.
We won't go quietly.
Oh, Boyd.
You're back.
Here's this manifest.
That may be the worst kept secret on the base. I'd be more surprised if you had proof he wasn't involved in criminal activity. But if you have proof, you're the envy of every MP stationed here. What'd you find?
I have this handy-dandy little manifest.
Little bastard. I'm sure some of those find their way into the hands of our enemies, too. Alright, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna have him rounded up. Pretty impressive work there. Wish I could keep you around. But for helping me nail this guy, I think you should have a little keepsake. Here. It's not contraband, but I confiscated it from Contreras last week, because he was being smarmy and I was sick of his bullshit. Yep.
And this is why I did this for this machine. Oh, yeah.
We won't go quietly.
I love this gun.
Count on that.
So good. Nice little good M1 Garand. Also because, you know, you gotta love when it goes, you know, ping! Gotta love that. But I think I'll do one more thing before calling it an episode, having a nice little chat with old Legion boy over there. Let's see if she'll let me do it now.
You're back.
You need help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Seems like this is like a kind of a big deal or something?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means? Probably trying to send a message or something?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Let's see here. Have you tried a truth drug or something?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
What about beating him?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
Fair enough, so I can do some things outside of the box, I guess.
I think if you rough him up enough, and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room, and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Alright, let's go.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Keep my fist out.
Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
Oh, pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
True. Let's see, should I lie to him or... Let's just do speech. I think I'm with the expert right now because this guy does seem like he's a piece of shit.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must misgive order, not all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
I feel like, yeah, we can totally outsmart this guy instead of having to beat him. Tell me you're too gutless to follow your orders, you coward.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
Sweet. I like doing the whole, good cop, bad cop routine.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
I think you're actually the worm, though, and you know, talking tough for someone who's a coward. See, yeah, sure, I want to know how can a coward attain the rank of Centurion?
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture, It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
I mean, granted, you were unafraid to cut your throat, but your own, though, you coward. And actually, true, though, if you can't go through it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead.
Oh, somebody's squealing right now.
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
I mean, who is his operative then? If he's left you for dead and you don't care, and say who it is.
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
I mean, thank you for all you have to say. It's been very, very helpful.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Good times. Yeah, she goes out there. I have to go see her, I guess. Alright, let's go and tell Boyd the good news.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep, see you around.
Alright, we had that little discussion done. I think it'll probably be enough for a part. So I believe next time, because we still don't have that enough status for the NCR, because I believe for NCR to issue in Vegas you need liked, not accepted. So next time I suppose we will find something else to help out the old Republic. Maybe head to Camp Gulf, because that's not too far from the Followers Outpost. It's like right here, I think. So we can go over to Camp Gulf and see what's going on over there. Or maybe Forward with Hope, or somewhere else to give the old NCR a nice little kick in the pants to get their act together. But that's for next time. Until then, I've been Rolls97. This has been Fallout New Vegas. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice rest of your day.